Well, hello. We are at the 1 month mark. Exactly 1 month ago today, I came home from rotator cuff surgery. Uh, Still making gains in progress. Everything's going quite well. I do physical therapy every day at home, twice a day. But my last visit to the therapy office was about 5 days ago. Um, there was a little mix up on scheduling. Lady thought she had an opening and didn't. So I'm going to still get two in this week, but it'll be today's Tuesday. It's going to be tomorrow, Wednesday, and Friday. But I'm still doing 2 a week. It's just kind of a big gap in there. But I guess it won't hurt too much. It's going to be 2 days, kind of close, but it's the gap where I'm not doing it that it's no big deal. But I kind of was in a routine, and I like to get that kind of stretching and exercising that they were doing for me, and I hate to miss it. But everything's going very well. Other than that, and therapists are wonderful to work with. They've done a great job, and coming right along. I still am not engaging those muscles. Accidentally I might move it just a little bit if I'm taking a shower, and I'm like, oh God, don't do that. And but it's not hurting, and that's the reason I'm accidentally doing stuff like that, engaging them, is it's not hurting to do it just a little bit. So you got to be careful. You got to look out for that and pay attention. Just let that arm hang. Don't activate those muscles. But as you progress in your healing and start feeling better, you're gonna forget. I'm also wearing my sling less. Not that I'm trying to disobey doctor's orders. I'll wear the sling like I'm wearing it right now. It's laying in my lap, and I have it kind of loose, but I can only do that for so long. My elbow and my wrist start tearing me up. I'll squeeze a ball or one of those little workout grips, and that'll only help so much. I have to actually get it out of the sling and give my arm a break. I guess you're just not meant to sit like that forever. Immobility is not the way the body was made. It's made to be used, and you don't want to use that arm while you're recovering, and any good doctor will tell you that. But so what I'm doing is I'm taking it out of the sling and I'm letting it sit kind of straightened out, and that helps immensely. That I'm not using it. Um, what I have been doing is I'm trying to use it under a controlled situation where I can use my hand. Like if I'm doing something in the kitchen, I'll use my hand as long as it doesn't involve my shoulder. Just from my elbow down. Uh, if I'm holding a fork or something, I'll use it a little bit like that. But you don't want to involve that shoulder at all, and keep it in the sling. And other than that, it's harder to do when you feel better. And you're not hurting. So you have to remember and keep that sling on as much as you can. Even though I don't feel like I need it as much, um, I'm wearing it a lot because, uh, it's more of a reminder to not to use it. Because I'll grab a door and pull it open, just absent-mindedly because I'm not really hurting like that, like I was. And if I do, and I involve that shoulder, be back in the operating room. And I don't want that. So I keep the sling on as a reminder, and I advise you do the same thing. Uh, do what your doctor tells you. I keep saying that, I think, every video. Do what your doctor tells you. And if I said anything that is not on par with what your doctor says in any of the videos that I've posted, please do what your doctor says, not what I say or what anyone else says. that does these videos. You have a lot of people claiming to be authorities, and you got therapists, and therapists are pretty good, but not everybody on YouTube that says they're a therapist is a therapist, you know. And so if your doctor says, do this, don't do that, do that. Do what he tells you, you know, or do what your actual licensed therapist is telling you to do. So just, you know, use some common sense. Uh, I don't know what else to say. I'm just feeling better. So excited to be at the 1 month mark. That means I've only got 2 more weeks before my next doctor visit. And I am suspecting I'll be done with the sling at that point. And and I had an evaluation Friday when I did see my therapist. She evaluated my progress and said that I was right on par. I was where I was supposed to be, and that you know, we're moving forward. You know, doing some different types of therapy to stretch that tendon and stretch those muscles a little bit, and it hurts sometimes, but it's good. You know, it hurts in a it doesn't. I can't say it hurts in a good way, but it is good therapy because it is helping. You know, it's loosening it up, and I'm continuing with the therapy at home. So just keep at it. If you're watching all these videos trying to make up your mind as to whether or not you have the surgery, I advise you have the surgery because you're just going to hurt it worse by not having it. Sometimes therapy, I've never seen it firsthand. Sometimes if your doctor prescribes therapy without surgery, it might work. I don't know how that tear is going to heal itself without you having it operated on, unless you have a miracle. And I believe in those. I believe in miracles. You know, you don't have to believe that if you don't want to, but that's what I believe in, miracles. And you know, whether you believe it or not, I've had a couple miracles. So just keep on keeping on. Have your surgery. Don't be afraid of it. And don't believe all these people that tell you, oh, God, it's the worst thing you ever go through. It may be for them, but it may not be for you. Or it might be. You might hate my guts. Say, hey, you said it wasn't all that bad. Well, it was terrible. Well, I'm sorry. It just wasn't all that bad for me. I had a complete tear. Had my shoulder ground down for bone spurs because of arthritis, and had a nerve released. So I had those 3 done to my shoulder, and I still don't think it was that bad. But you know, I'm sorry if it was bad for you and you followed through because of something I said. But I just don't think it's that bad. It is a tough surgery. You are going to be in pain. You're going to need to take the painkillers, and you know, relax. You're not going to be doing anything for a long time. At 1 month, I'm still not doing very much. I'll go and get myself something to eat, but I'm not. You know, I can fix food as long as it's simple, but I'm not in there tearing up recipes. And I love to cook. Love to eat more, but I love to cook. But I'm not really doing it like I used to, and so you got to dial it back a little. And at any rate, I'll cut this video is going long. God bless, good luck, and I'll talk to you next week for week number 5. This is week 4. Signing off. Bye-bye.